This is Tab TV with James Blunt. You've just serenaded the Cambridge Union. How was it for you?
Yeah, I mean, what an amazing room to play in the first place.
There's not a dry eye in the house.
Such history in there, hasn't it, really? So for me, a real huge honour.
Yeah, it's an interesting audience. Must be quite different to some of the ones you're used to. Like, what kind of crowds are you getting these days?
Well, it really depends on which country I'm playing in, actually. So if I'm in Italy, they're super young. If in the UK, they're kind of, it's a mixture of an audience, some older, and I get a few stag do's too.
Now, you went to Bristol, I understand. I just wondering,
for my sins, yeah.
Just wondering what your uni experience was like.
I loved it. I mean, you know, Bristol was just a really fun place. And come on, it must be the same as yours, really.
What impression have you got of Cambridge so far?
Well, I don't know for sure, but mine was definitely not too much work and far too much fun.
And what degree did you do?
I started off doing aerospace manufacturing engineering, which I couldn't spell, and I changed to do sociology.
And do you remember any of it?
No.
Fair enough. Well, I was going to ask you about sociology, actually. Gender, an interesting topic for you. You told us that you're not the most manly of singers. Is that something that worries you? Is that something that you think is an issue at the moment?
Well, no, but, you know, no, not as a man. I think, you know, it's, for me, I'm lucky and I'm certainly not in a minority. So however I play it, I'm in a pretty easy position, aren't I?
And what would you say to kind of upcoming singers in terms of, you know, equating their masculinity with their music?
I think music, for me, I find it a really interesting question and a difficult question at the same time, because music almost for me doesn't have any of those aspects to it. It's about being yourself. And so, you know, if I'm contriving to be anyone else, it just wouldn't sound genuine and honest. And so all I'm trying to do when I'm writing a song is to express myself as honestly as I can, not even for an audience, but almost for myself too, you know, as if I was looking in the mirror. So yeah, music is just simply, in my case at least, about being yourself.
So yeah, no, I'm not the manliest man either. I don't know if you can tell. But I just wonder if you had any sort of embarrassing stories from uni, something that might make me feel better.
No, I mean, I streaked across the Clifton Suspension Bridge and wasn't arrested, but they did have CCTV, so you could find it if you're that kind of a pervert.
And did you go out much at uni?
Every night.
Every single one?
Pretty much, as much as I could afford to.
And did you go to lectures in the morning?
I did, you know, but again, I changed from an engineering course to a sociology course so I could watch Home and Away and Neighbours twice a day.
I just wanted to finish by asking you, like, you just told us that your song You're Beautiful is about some random girl, essentially, that you saw on the tube. Do you have any idea where she is now, what she's doing?
I know exactly where she is.
How did you find out?
You know, I'm a professional.
That's kind of worrying in a way.
It is.
Is there anything more you can tell us about it?
No.
What colour hair did she have?
I'm not going to tell you.
What was her boyfriend like?
He was big.
Do you know where he is? Are they still together?
I know everything, yes.
Are they married now?
I'm not going to tell you.
Should I take that as a yes? That's a Tab TV exclusive.
Listen.
Thanks very much.
Hey, listen, you do lay off. She's mine, not yours.
Thanks very much, James Blunt. Pleasure to speak to you.